This is awkward. All right, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to JHM.
Welcome
we appreciate
here.
if you are here in our studio audience, if you are watching online, or if you're hanging out in the back. We appreciate you being here. There's no one hanging out in the back. No need to look around. Don't. Right here. Right here. My name is Ryan. My wife is Bella. She is about to give birth to our son,
Woo!
Roman.
All right.
Show him off. Show him off.
Wow.
There he is. Yep, he is just chilling. This is my good buddy, Chris. Chris, why don't you tell the people who you are?
What's up, guys? I'm the high school pastor here. My wife is also pregnant. And
Yeah,
so,
she is.
Man.
She's like 3 weeks behind us. So
Exactly.
our babies are going to be chilling. They're going to be having all sorts of fun. They're going to go to school together. They're going to fall in love. We're having a boy. He's
They're
having a
gonna fall
girl.
in love. Wow.
Yeah, because then we'd be like brothers.
That'd be pretty sweet.
That'd be kind of cool.
I would love
I
it.
don't know. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't.
Who knows?
We are happy that you are here. It is the new year. We're going to play some games. We're starting a new series. We're going to have some awesome worship. And we had some pretty cool games, but some even better prizes.
Ooh.
Chris, why don't we tell the people what they can win
Look
today?
at this. All right. We have this is quality stuff right here.
We only give out the best at JHM.
This is sparkling cider.
Chris,
Classic.
this is not just sparkling cider.
I apologize.
This is gold medal since 1868 Martinelli's. 100% juice.
Wow.
We don't cheap out here at JHM. Not 99, not 90, 100% juice. But we didn't stop there with the beverages. We found a chilled 2-liter
Oh,
of
it's still
lemon
cold.
brisk
Look at this.
iced tea. Yeah, you can see it.
You can see this.
It's amazing. We got jars of candy, we got t-shirts, and we have a hot pink Polaroid camera with film, batteries.
Oh, my goodness.
We have
It
a
still works.
broken hot pink
It's
Polaroid
still good.
camera with
I think.
film, batteries not included.
Speaking of pink, look at all those Starbursts.
Let me grab one of those.
This is like the best flavor
grab
too.
one
You
of
want to
those.
trade?
Oh, good catch.
We'll
all right,
see,
anyways.
we'll see.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun. We're going to play some
Put this in
games.
here.
This first game is all about emojis. We are about to start a series that's all about screens. Before we get to the game, I got to tell you a very funny story about my mom and her not knowing what emojis are, right? You guys use emojis, right? The crying, laughing emoji, maybe the all, yeah, that one, like, yeah, the surfing emoji. Well, my mom, about a few years ago, my grandma fell in the parking lot. She was walking
my
out
goodness.
of church, coincidentally, fell in the parking lot and broke her hip. My mom texted our family. I was at college, and she said, "Grandma fell. We are taking her to the hospital." And she put an emoji on the end. And the emoji on the end she thought was the crying emoji. You know, you would cry.
Yes,
It's sad.
Of course, it makes sense.
What she really put in was the crying, laughing emoji.
Ooh.
So she said, "Grandma fell in the parking lot. We're taking her to the hospital, crying, laughing."
That didn't really match.
Didn't go over
it's
well.
It's kind of like this upbeat music right now as you're telling the story about your grandma's hip breaking.
We had to have it. I was like, "Mom, come here. We got to talk." It was one of those. She tried. She meant well, but it did not go over. Chris, do you have any stories about emojis?
My mom does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So when people like get hurt or they get sick, she also laughs at them.
Yeah.
And so I don't know.
We'll have a class.
I
if
think
your
they're gonna do
parents,
better, though.
You know, if your parents need help, we'll have a class for them.
Yes, exactly.
They can learn. But we're gonna play a game about emojis. So if you think you're good with emojis and you want to play the game, we need 2 people. Chris is gonna pick somebody. I'm gonna pick
You've
somebody.
got to be better than our moms.
I like the green
you're going
sweatshirt with
this
the
side.
green hat.
I'm gonna go right here then. Yes.
All right, come on up on the stage.
You can make your way
All
up.
the way up.
Oh, look
Tech
at that.
team, can we make sure that this monitor is not showing the answer? That would be bad. Why don't we meet our contestants? Chris, why don't you introduce our first contestant?
Hello, what's your name and your grade?
Georgia 6.
Georgia, 6th grade.
What a lovely name. And your name and
Glad you're
your grade and your favorite color of grape.
I'm Marissa. I'm in 8th grade.
Ooh.
And I was just going to say the purple one.
Yep, yeah,
The
I brought that last
purple
one on here.
grape.
That's important. Purple,
Classic.
the cotton candy grapes are really good. Cotton candy grapes are great. All right, so you guys are going to look at the screen. There's going to be some
Look this way.
emojis. and you're going to have to guess what the common phrase is. We're going to go over one example. It's not going to count for points. We're just going to kind of show you how the game works. And then it's going to be the first person to get 3 correct. When you think you know it, you are going to yell it out at the top of your lungs, and Chris and I will let you know if you got it.
You tell me your
got to
answer.
beat your counterpart over here.
And if you're watching, you can help these people.
So this is our practice. This is our practice. Maybe like if you were here at the 4 o'clock, you probably shouldn't tell them the answers.
Yeah, let's hold it in.
But it's not rocket science, right? Does that make sense, right? Not rocket science. Okay.
Yes.
All right, we're going to go. Well, you got to get 3 correct. Hey, tech team, this screen is still showing the answer. Can we have it not show the answer? Oh, that's the correct. We're good.
Okay.
I see you.
We good?
All right, we're good. Let's
We good?
look at the screen. This is for the first point. Do you know the emoji
feeling
phrase?
Good? Yeah? Okay. All right, what do
We
you
got
think
a
it is?
clock, we got an airplane, and we got somebody who's partying.
Clock, plane,
Time,
party.
airplane, time. Can we get it back up on there?
Time goes by when you're having fun?
She says time flies when you're having fun. Georgia, did you get it correct? Time flies when you're having fun.
All right, there we go.
1
that was
point.
awesome.
Don't worry, we can come back. We can do this. I'm on your side here. Do you believe? Say I believe.
Strong start.
I
strong
believe.
start.
She
You got
believes. Let's go to the second one. Money,
it. Money with
Bicep.
wings.
leg,
Buff plus leg. What is going on
money,
here? Money.
strength,
Do you have any ideas?
money, strength,
No.
and leg. Audience, if you know it, you can
Cost
yell
an
it out.
arm
You
and
can
a
help.
leg?
You can help your friend.
She said cost an arm and
She
a leg.
said that she got money. She said
That's what
money.
she said.
It costs an
Boom.
arm and a leg.
We got some amazing
we are not
crowd
doing too good
help
over
right
here.
You guys.
We're not doing too good.
Get
What is
involved.
going on? I'm just kidding. I'm on your side. 2 points over there, 0 points over here. We're playing to 3. You
you're
can still do
killing.
this. We can still do this. I'm on your side here.
So close. Only
Okay,
one more.
cross, fire, bridge.
What do you think? No.
You probably shouldn't burn
Fire,
that bridge.
bridge.
What would somebody say? Maybe like,
No, fire, bridge.
you can do this, Marissa.
What do you think?
What's this? Like,
Don't burn. What? Don't burn your bridges. Was the guess here?
she says, don't burn bridges. Marissa's like, I think that's correct, unfortunately. Don't burn
Oh.
bridges. Marissa, I'm sorry.
Wow.
But you know what? Here's a Tootsie
Amazing.
Pop. You're welcome.
Amazing.
You're going to come up after our second game, and you're going to get a prize.
Maybe
so go
one of
ahead
these
and take a
things.
seat. Yes, definitely one of these things. Not these sprinkles.
Oh,
I
yeah.
smelled them, and they did not smell.
Oh, then get that out of
They
here.
didn't smell very good. All right, we're going to play another game. This next game, no, you cannot have them. But I love your sweatshirt.
You don't want them. You don't want them.
This next game is even more complex than that game. So I know you were like, wow, that game was hard. This game is harder. It's called Who Dat. Chris, say Who Dat.
Who dat?
Josh, say Who Dat. Blarg, say Who Dat. Cameraman, say Who Dat. Perfect. All right. That was kind of fun. I like the Titus, say Who Dat.
No. Who dat?
Thank you. Thank you. Tammy, say Who Dat. Holland, say Who Dat. Who Dat? Yeah. Anyways,
You
all
guys-
right, this
you
game,
guys get it.
You
You guys
guys
get
know
it.
the name of the game. All right, so what you're going to see is there are going to be prompts, and we are trying to figure out what or who it is. They are going to get more detailed, and you are going to have more information to figure out who that is or what that is. So we need 2 people, again, who want to play head-to-head against each other up to 3 points, and one of you is going to win a prize. Chris, why don't you pick somebody, and I'm going to pick somebody.
Right here.
Yes. All right, tell us your name, your grade, and your favorite flavor of Jolly Rancher.
My name is Isaac. I'm in 6th grade, and I'm in 5th grade, and my favorite Jolly Rancher is I'm in 5th grade, and my favorite flavor of Jolly Rancher is green apple.
Green apple?
Green apple. That one's.
Raise your hand if you think the best flavor is green apple. No,
Oh, wait,
it's definitely not green apple, but
Whoa,
it's okay. It's okay.
People booed you at church.
Watermelon?
That is not.
Well,
Nice.
blue raspberry. That's more like it. All right, Chris, who's our contestant over there?
Name, grade, and Jolly Rancher flavor.
My name is Kana. I'm in 8th grade, and the best Jolly Rancher flavor is blue raspberry.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All
She
right.
knows the answers.
So the name of the game
There we
is
go,
Who Dat.
Kana.
We are going to go over an example. This one doesn't count for points. Audience, you can certainly help out. Again, as the
Practice.
prompts go, you will have more information and hopefully be able to figure it out. Crowd, please help them out. If you know the answer, no, hey, my worship team up front, if you know the answer because you were here last time, don't give it away. Or if you're going to give it away, at least give it away to both of them. Like one help one help the other. Isaac, Kana, let's look at the first one. This one doesn't count for points. Look
Here
at
we
the
go.
screen. I am a fictional character.
Practice.
If you think you know it, you literally yell it out as loud as you
Fictional,
can.
not real.
There's a lot of fictional characters, right? Next one. I was born in England, but I spend a lot of the time elsewhere. Ooh, getting a little bit more
Okay.
information, aren't we?
Any ideas?
My favorite sport is
Okay,
played in
next
the
one.
air.
Next sport in the air.
It's not Harry Potter, but
Not
you're
Harry
really
Potter.
close. I go to Hogwarts. Who else could it be?
You
I
think
play
it's
Seeker in the Quidditch. It's not Harry Potter, so who might
Draco
it be?
Malfoy over here.
She said Draco Malfoy. You said it about a quarter
What?
of a second later, and the answer was Draco Malfoy.
Was that some
Kana would have
crowd
gotten the
support
point, but
potentially?
you did.
Who knows?
You were a little
What? Does something
too
tip you off?
slow. A little too slow. That one didn't count for points. We're going for the real deal. This one is for point
For
number
reals now.
1.
For realsies.
Isaac, I need some oomph here. All right, fictional character.
Fictional again.
I live under the sea.
Okay, probably
it's not SpongeBob.
Yeah, not Harry Potter, huh?
It's not Stewart.
Ariel, not Ariel.
But you were close
That's
with
a good
SpongeBob.
guess.
Who else is in SpongeBob? I often attempt things in.
SpongeBob.
It's not Squidward.
Not SpongeBob.
It's not Patrick.
Work at a fast food restaurant.
It's not Mr. Krabs.
Squidward? No, not Squidward. Is it Plankton?
She said Plankton. You said it a quarter second later. It is Plankton. Kana, you get point number 1.
You got it.
You got to be quicker, Isaac. Come on.
That was close. That was
I'm
close.
on your side here.
All right, here, next one.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I am a former U.S. president. I am a Republican.
Whoa.
It's not Trump.
It is not Donald Trump.
Do you know your other presidents? It's not Bush.
I was in movies and TV.
Do you know your presidents well?
Abraham Lincoln. It's
No, I
not
don't either.
Abraham Lincoln.
I'm popular among conservatives. It's not
Do you have
Theodore
any
Roosevelt.
George Washington.
It's not George Washington.
Ronald
It's
Reagan?
not Thomas Jefferson.
She says Ronald Reagan.
Kana said Ronald Reagan.
Do you know
It
who?
is
Do you even know who
Ronald
Ronald Reagan?
Reagan.
You kind of know him. Oh, okay.
Isaac, I'm disappointed here. Here, take a mint. Take a mint for later.
I'm really
you need
surprised
that.
you know
We
Ronald
can come
Reagan.
back, Isaac. We can come back. She only has to get 1. You have to get 3. But you know what? We can do it. Say, I can do it. I can do it, he says. All right, I am a
I don't
fictional
know
character.
if you could do it. I think you could do it. All right.
I live in
see.
hiding with my rebel friends.
Fictional character, rebel friends.
I'm fighting against the corrupt government.
Corrupt government power. Any ideas?
It's not Star Wars. I'm really good with the
Uh-oh,
bow and arrow.
arrow.
It is not Katniss.
Robin Hood.
Did she say Robin Hood?
She said Robin Hood.
Are you cheating? No, she says I'm not cheating. Well, Kana just smoked you, Isaac, so get
I
off the
sense
stage.
some
Wow.
Answers over here.
That was impressive. I'm sensing a little bit of help from row number 1, but you know what, Isaac?
She said all me.
All
So,
you.
yeah.
Hey, we love that. We
Yeah,
love that.
you
Well,
know
you're
what?
staying up here.
It's all good.
Our winner from game number 1, where are you? Where are you? Georgia, get up here. We're going to spin the Wheel of Destiny right now to give away a couple prizes. Kana, why don't you go up there first since you're already on stage? You're going to spin the wheel. You know how it's done. Josh's shirt is a prize, by the way.
Boom. One more time.
Give it a
Bam.
spin.
One more time.
We're just,
Bam.
yep.
Oh.
Oh, it's a little delayed.
Yeah,
you know?
sorry about that.
Technology, screens.
What do you want?
All right. You're going home with.
Uh-oh, here.
What is it? A jar of Skittles. A full jar. They're all yours. You're so welcome. All right, go over and do the same thing. Give it a spin. It's technology like you've never seen
Don't
before.
be shy. Bam!
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
there
There it is. I really hope you get the 2-liter of iced tea. I think it's
Here
the
we
best
go.
price we have on the cart.
There's
You're
a
going home
cider
with,
chant.
uh-oh.
But the answer is, you get Josh's shirt.
Okay. You know,
Does he have to?
Josh-
What's happening here?
let's just pause real quick. Josh, we cannot give away your shirt for a lot of reasons. But we do have another shirt.
Oh.
We do have another shirt. We have an Inside Out shirt. You may not recognize the logo. The Inside Out is an awesome new show that JHM is not only producing, but starring in. And we actually have a trailer for the Inside Out show. Can we play the trailer right now, tech team? 1 second, he says. We can play the trailer. You guys need to check this out. It's going to be legendary. Check out the middle school.
Inside Out, January 12th. Catch out!
Wow.
January 12th.
That is that's like this Wednesday.
This upcoming Wednesday is the first rendition. We filmed a couple of them already, but if you want to be in the Inside Out show, you can certainly be a part of the person in front of the camera, but you can also help out behind the camera if you think you have great ideas, if you think you take good photography and videography, or if you're good at editing on your screens. Come to the tech booth, let them know that you're interested, and they will get you plugged in. Anyways, she got an Inside Out t-shirt because
That's
if Josh
awesome.
took off his shirt, we'd probably all have to leave.
Yeah,
that would
good
be.
thing we had an extra up here.
Yeah, we had one extra. Well, we have one last thing before we're going to get to time of worship. If you're here for the first time, you don't know what's going to happen. And if
Here
you
it
are
is.
here for the second time, you know what's going to happen. It's the impossible shot time. Raise your hand if it's your very first time. It's not your very first time. Do we have any first timers? We have no first timers, Chris. We could just put the arrow down and get off
What does that
stage.
mean? Oh.
But, you know, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
Let's see something happen here.
Chris, why don't you pick 4 individuals?
I'm choosing 4 people?
4 individuals who want to try the
right
impossible shot.
Okay, I'll take you.
And while Chris is picking our 4
row.
individuals, come up on stage. Come up all the way on stage.
Right here.
Let me show you what you're
yeah,
playing for. Obviously, you're taking a shot for the inside of the target. We found the Guinness World Record. This thing is 22 pounds chocolate bar. This thing is the biggest chocolate bar that you can get. But we didn't stop there. We found a 6-pound bag of gummy bears.
We got chocolate.
But we
gummy
didn't
bears.
stop there. We found the world's biggest gummy bear. Look at this
that.
thing. Hey, catch. Oh, you got a broken arm. Is that heavy? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me see that thing.
He said it's not heavy. Whoa.
This thing
You gotta make it first.
weighs 14
gotta make it
pounds.
first.
All right, take your shot. You're not going to hit it.
Let's
Don't
see if
hit
he can
Josh.
Hit it first.
Drum roll, please.
Oh.
Way.
Whoa. There's like
That-
a curve to the bow or
That was,
something. over-
yeah. You know, I think it was the wind, actually.
It was, yeah. There it is.
All the wind that we have in this room right now.
Thank you.
All right, you got to do better than that. With the broken wrist. If you hit it with the broken wrist,
This is gonna be
we're going to throw in a $10 Amazon gift card.
mad props right here. You have the Infinity Gauntlet on your cast.
That's
this
legit.
Is amazing. He might be able to do it because of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
We need to break your other wrist. That was horrible.
The wind in here is really throwing
Man,
off.
the gusts of wind. What was that?
One was to the
It
right,
was.
one was to the left. Maybe this is it.
This one looks the best.
Oh,
Close. All right.
That looks pretty
But
good.
not close enough. Chase, you're our only hope. Good.
This is it, dude. Do you feel the pressure? No. Oh, he
No
said,
pressure.
This is
It says I do this in my
my
sleep.
bad.
That
Ooh,
was close,
that was
but
pretty
not
close.
close enough. All right, well, bring a friend. What a great opportunity to start out 2022. Bring a friend for the first time, and not only will that friend get to partake in the impossible shot, you will as well. Well, the worship team is up here. We are going to worship. So why don't you guys stand to your feet,
To your feet.
open your hearts,
Let's
and we
rise.
are going to worship before an awesome message by Pastor Josh.
Hey y'all, we are so excited you guys came out to worship with us. We love all you relevant JHM people. Let's stand and sing. Hey! I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight?
Everyone put your hands together.
It was my tomb till I met you, and I was breathing but not alive, and all my failures I tried to hide. It was my tomb till I met you. Let's put our hands together just like this. We sing, you called my name. Here we go. And I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day. Whoa, you called my name, and I ran out of that grave. Oh yes, I did. Out of the darkness, you said,
To your glorious day.
so we celebrate and we sing. Garrett, take it away.
Your mercy has saved my soul, and now your freedom is all that I know.
The old made new. Jesus, when I met you, whoa, you called my name. Here we go. And I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day. Whoa, you called my name, and I ran out of that grave. Oh yes, I did. Out of the darkness, into your glorious day. Hey! Let's sing out this truth that we needed rescue. Hey, we are so excited that you guys came out to worship with us. Let's continue putting our hands together just like this as we declare these truths. And I needed rescue. My sin was heavy, but chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter. I was an orphan. Now you called me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future, my eyes are open, 'cause when you call my name, shout out, I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day. Whoa, you called my name, and I ran out of that grave. Oh yes, I did. Out of the darkness, here we go, into your glorious day. Hey! Into your glorious day.
All right, JHM, we got one more song. Let's stay standing.
We sing.
Who am I that the highest king would welcome? I was lost, but he brought me in. His love for me. Oh, his love for me.
We
Thank you for worshiping with us. You may all take a seat and pay attention to the screens.
So fun. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to JHM. So glad to have you here in the audience tonight or watching online. Love that you're hanging out with us to learn more about Jesus. Welcome to church. It's going to be a great weekend. Now, here's the deal. We're kicking off a brand new series called Me, Myself, and iPhone. Reach down around your chair or check the link in the description. You can grab tonight's notes. Make sure you have a pen so you can fill those out as we go through tonight's service. So glad that you're here. And if you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you're here a millionth time, 2 millionth time, I'm glad that you're here as well. We're talking about the screens in our lives, and I'm going to tell you guys about the first phone I ever owned. I was 22 years old when I got my first phone. I actually brought a picture of it as well. This is a picture of the Nokia cell phone that I had. It had a 2-inch, just under 2-inch screen with one color. It was a monochrome screen. And I don't know if you can see this from where you are, but there's only 9 or 10 little keys on the bottom. And when you push a number, you have to push it multiple. If you're going to text someone, and you could get all sorts of text messages on, I could get 4 or 5 messages a day. It was crazy. It was overwhelming when I got my first phone. If you wanted to put like a D, you would push the 3 once and a D would appear on the screen. Then I want to put an O, you'd hit the 6 3 times, bloop, 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 and then it would be D, O, and then I wanted an R, 7, I'd push it 3 times, bloop, bloop, bloop. Now there's D, O, R, and then a K, you push the 5 twice, bloop, bloop. And what do you have? You have a dork using a keypad to try to write a text message. It was state of the art. It was amazing, and I was 22 years old. Now, I also had another piece of cutting-edge technology at another screen in my home. We had a 20-inch color television, but hooked up to the TV was my Nintendo original entertainment system. Here's a picture of the NES with a light gun, our state-of-the-art controllers, Mario and Duck Hunt. It was amazing. I have been surrounded by screens my entire life. Now, they might be a little different than yours, but this game, you might know, the original Super Mario Brothers, the 8-bit classic. I brought a little video of it in case you don't know this game. This plumber runs around jumping on turtles, killing them, and eating mushrooms. It's a weird game. How many of you played Mario Brothers? Oh, yes, you are my people. I loved this game so much. It's easily the best Mario game, without a doubt. Here's the deal. I have played with my phone, with my 2-inch screen. I have had a state-of-the-art Nintendo Entertainment System. But I realized this Christmas, there are a lot of screens around me. In fact, right now, if you're watching online, you're watching on a screen. Some of you, you already have a phone. You have a screen in your pocket. In fact, let's do this. Play along with me. Let me show you some of the screens. And if it's true of you, raise your hand or put something in the chat so we know you're there. Here's some of the screens that might be in your life. Let's put the first one. How many of you, you're a PlayStation family? You have one of the PlayStations, PS4, PS3. Anybody have PS5? PS5? A couple PS5s, that's good. You have a screen connected to the PS5. You guys are really into it. I like it. Good. Next one. We are an Xbox family. Let's see the Xboxes. Yes, yes. I see those hands. My gamer tag is the Force Net. If you ever want to go head-to-head in Halo, add me right away. It'd be great. You probably have a screen connected to that too. Next one. Next item on the screen. Oh, a Switch. We got some Smash Brothers fans. Okay, good. Or a Wii too. That's good. Okay. Excellent. Put your hands down. Next one. The iPhone. It may be like I think I have the iPhone 12, which is not the 13. If any of you have a 13, yeah, 12. You should always have less than your youth pastor. Otherwise, your parents are spoiling you. I'm just going to say it, all right? Never have more than the youth pastor has. Or tell them the gift cards are always accepted. All right, here's the deal. You have a lot of screens in your life. Wait, there's more? Okay, there's more. There's more. My son just got the Oculus Quest 2. You got more? Okay, I see a few VR fans. Here's another screen. How about this one? How about just TVs? Let's do a TV count. In my house, we have one downstairs, one upstairs. We have two upstairs. We have 3 TVs. How many of you have at least one TV? Raise your hand. One TV. Okay, that's pretty much everybody. How many of you have 2 TVs or more? Okay, that's a lot. How many of you have 3 TVs? Really? 4. In your house. In your house, 5. No. You have 5. Does anyone have 6 TVs? No. 7? 7 is the record so far this weekend. 7 TVs? Does anyone have 8? That would be a new record. 7 is the highest. You guys, we have a lot of screens in our life. Now, here's the deal. The Bible never specifically mentions the word iPhone. In fact, iPhone didn't exist when the Bible was written. The Bible does not say, be wise when you wear your Oculus Quest VR headset. Although I do enjoy those videos where people get so into VR that they run into the door or the wall or knock over their TV. Those are the best videos ever. I love them. But the Bible does give us principles for our life to help us in whatever day and age you live in, whether you grew up with a Nokia phone like me when I was 22, or whether your parents got you a new phone. And by the way, we shouldn't just say iPhone, because there are a few people in here that maybe don't have an iPhone. You have a flip phone, or you have a Samsung Galaxy, or some of you don't have a phone yet. And some of you are like, this is a very hard moment for me, because I don't have a phone, and you're talking about phones, and I secretly resent my parents because I don't have a phone yet. You're going to get one. You're going to get it at some point in the future, maybe when you're 22, like me, you're going to get a phone. Today, I want to walk you through a few simple principles to help you, because you're on a lot of screens, and there's some wisdom and principles in the Bible to help us in that journey together. Grab your notes. I'm going to give you the first fill-in in your notes. If you are a normal teenager, now I actually want you to take your pen and scratch out the word normal. That is that bad. That's my bad. Normal is not the right word. I think the word is average. If you're an average teenager, so cross out normal, my bad, and write down the word average. If you are an average teenager, you're in front of a screen for, guess what, 7 hours and 22 minutes a day. Now, some of you, remember, this is an average, which means some of you are like, I'm nowhere near 722. I am 4 hours tops. And that means someone else in this room is in double digits. You're at 12 hours a week. Okay, I see those hands. I will pray for you. That's good. A average teenager is looking into a screen. Now, here's the weird thing. As I started counting the screens in my life, I realized that there's a screen in my car. There's a screen at my dentist's office. When you lay back in the chair, there's a TV that comes up. It's a screen so that they don't hear your screams. That's what that's for. But there's a TV. There's a screen in your pocket. Someone said, what about watches? You didn't say anything about an Apple Watch or a smartwatch. There's a screen strapped to your wrist, in your pocket. Sometimes if you have VR, it's on your face. We are in front of screens. Some of you are watching this on a screen right now. I totally get it. Here's the deal. I'm not here to say that all TV is bad, and we should burn Netflix, and we should never have a video game console. I was playing Lego Jurassic Park just a few hours before I came to church. I'm not here to say technology is bad, and we all need to move to Pennsylvania and be Amish. Although if you're watching and you're in Pennsylvania, hi, and say hi to the horses for me. But here's the deal. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is there's probably some wisdom from the Bible that we need as we spend so many hours. So much of our life is now spent in front of a screen. Let's be wise in what we do. Let me give you the first principle in your notes. 7 hours, 22 minutes a day. This means a lot. Here it is. Screens aren't all bad. I'm not here to say screens are bad, but they can be a source for some serious temptation. Now, I realize this is there's an irony here because I'm showing you this point on a screen. But screens, they're not all bad. In fact, there's a lot of good. Like most things in this world, they are powerful tools for good. But as you also know, at your fingertips, when you get your first phone or when you sit down in front of your computer or you somehow get a laptop for school or you grab an iPad or whatever the device is, you're just a few clicks away for some really bad stuff. So I want you to understand this because your parents are putting a lot of responsibility on you. Many of you are saying you're ready for this responsibility. And to be honest, I'm not sure if that's true. I'm not sure I was ready for the responsibility of all these screens, and I was much, much older than you. So if you're going to have a phone in your hands and access to the web and all of that stuff, you need to know that it's also a source of incredible temptation. Let me show you this verse up on the screen. Again, on the screen always. 1 Thessalonians 5:19-22 says, "Do not stifle God's Spirit who is living and working inside of you. Listen to it. Do not scoff at teachings or prophecies, but test everything that is said." Now grab your pen and underline this one. "Hold on to what is good. Stay away from every kind of evil." Now, I'm not saying stay away from your phone. I'm saying stay away from the dangerous edge of the internet and of people on the internet. There's so much cyberbullying, and we can become different people online, and so much bad stuff is just a click or a thumb press away. That's why this verse, this principle is true, regardless of when it was written, as I was written a couple thousand years ago, so they didn't have phones, but the principle holds for today. Hold on to what is good. Stay away. Maybe you need to circle, underline, or star those words. Stay away from every kind of evil. That's my challenge for you. When you click onto YouTube and you search a video, there's probably the video you intended to find. But YouTube is really good at suggesting a ton more videos that you may like. You're on Instagram and you type in something, and Instagram is going to test you occasionally and say, "Do you want to look at this? What about this? Or isn't she pretty? Or what about him? Or look, this dude's not wearing a shirt. This lady's at the beach." And pretty soon you can find yourself clicking on stuff you would have never done before, or finding yourself in temptation, and whatever temptation looks like for you. And the Bible says, stay away, run from. And so my warning to you is be careful when your parents are gone. But Netflix is logged in, and you can search for any show in the world, and it's all available at your fingertips. What I'm trying to say is be careful what you watch. Be careful what you put in front of your eyes, and know that temptation is there. Second thing, write this down. Use, this is a big word. This might be an 8th grader word, so if you're not in 8th grade, hang with me for a second. Use discernment with what you put on the screen. See, you're choosing what you're putting on the screen, so use discernment. Now, do I have an 8th grader in here who can tell me, what is the word, it's a big word, I know. What does the word discernment mean? Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, she said judge wisely. It doesn't kind of mean that. It exactly means that. In fact, if you wanted to write a little bonus word down, write the word wisdom. Use wisdom with what you put on the screen. So know that there's a lot of temptations. There's a dark side to the internet, absolutely, and be wise. The only problem is I've worked with teenagers for a long time. I've worked with junior hires for years as well, and the wisdom is oftentimes not a word that describes us as teenagers. And so you got to rise to a new level. You got to find yourself to be challenged and accept that challenge and to use discernment and wisdom. Here's what the scripture says. It's important stuff. It's not just Pastor Josh talking. It's from God's word. And Ephesians says this, don't be fooled by those who tries to excuse their sins, for the anger of God will fall on them who disobey him. Whoa, don't want that. Don't participate in these things that people do. For once you were full of darkness, but now you have the light from the Lord. Let's leave the verse on this because this is loaded with good stuff. Now, here's the deal. I realize not everybody in here is a follower of Jesus. You're here and you're like, your parents forced you to go to church or whatever. You came with a friend. I'm just glad you're here. Stoked that you're at church. Welcome. If you're here and you are a Christian, you have said, I believe, you follow him, then don't be fooled by people saying it's okay. It's no big deal. That couldn't be further from the truth. It's a huge deal. And the garbage or the trash that we find ourselves putting into our life is going to come out. And so we've got to be really careful because as followers, Jesus says, for once you were full of darkness, but not anymore. Now you have the light that comes from the Lord. We should walk as children of light. In your notes, I put a term. It's a real simple abbreviation called GIGO. Does anybody know what GIGO stands for? G-I-G-O? Not Geico? No, but you can save 15% or more on your car insurance. It stands for, and write this down, garbage in, garbage out. I don't know if any of you have ever programmed before, like in Minecraft, you can do programming, or maybe you've learned some basic computer programming at school. It's awesome. I studied some of that in college. It's so fun. One of the first principles you're going to learn is garbage in, garbage out. What you put in to the code is going to come out in the end product. And here's the deal. This is true of your heart. This is true of your life. And if you're filling your life and consuming and viewing and participating in garbage, it's going to be garbage when it comes out. This is why your parents care so much about your phone. They might not know how to talk to you about it. They might have just given you a phone, said, be careful, and that's it. Or maybe your parents are really overbearing, and I totally get that because I'm a parent of junior hires and high schoolers right now, and it's a big deal to have a phone. I don't want your life to end up being garbage because you got into a heap of mess and you made it. I don't want that for you. Instead, I want you to be wise. Use discernment. One more filling in your notes. Write this down. Commit to accountability and balance. Commit to accountability, another kind of big word this week, and balance with your screen time. Accountability means you let someone in who knows the code to get into your phone. They know the pattern that they have to do to get into your phone. They have access to your direct messages. Whatever it is, accountability is someone who can see that there are no secrets. You need that person in your life. And then balance is just saying, hey, it's okay to go outside sometimes and see the sunset and the birds. And when you walk your dog, don't walk your phone and your dog happens to be there. Like, leave your phone at home, breathe some fresh air, and enjoy, or smog where we live, but whatever. Enjoy the outdoor. Have some balance. When your mom calls you, or grandma, whatever your living situation is, when she calls you down for dinner and you can't pause the game because you're right in the middle of an epic, battle royale or whatever, and you're like, there's no way that Apex doesn't pause in Fortnite. I get it. But have balance in your life. I put a verse in there that I think is filled with some good stuff. for us to learn from. We'll put it on the screen. Commit to accountability and balance. Let us think of ways to motivate one another. I like the us in here because it's like we're in this together. Motivate one another to acts of love and good works. Let us, we're in this together, not neglect our meeting together as some people do, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of his return is drawing near. What this means is, man, have accountability in your life, someone who knows behind the passcode of your device, and be balanced. When it comes time for church or gathering together or school or in family dinner, whatever it is, be the first one there instead of the last one at the table. Be eager to come together and hang out and worship together rather than be tied to our devices so much. I put 3 groups of people in your notes under this point, and I think it starts with you. So it starts with you. As we start, and we're going to talk about screens the entire month of January. We got so much more good stuff to bring you, but I think it starts with first of all, you and yourself and your heart. And I think it's gonna have to say, I'm going to put some reasonable limits on my screen time or what I access online. How much and what kind of material I am consuming. I think it starts with you, your relationship with God, your love for Jesus, in deciding how much time you're going to spend on your phone, your watch, your VR, your Switch, whatever the screens are in your life. So I think it starts with you. I think your parents are probably going to be concerned about the 7 hours and 22 minutes. I've got a feeling that some of you know the pain of screen time when the apps all gray out on your phone, or they shut off the internet in the house, or your mom finally throws the Wi-Fi out the window, or whatever that might look like in your house. So screen time, your parents are a layer, but this one's really important. This is the one we usually skip. Your life group leader, and if you're not in a life group, I love seeing some of our life group leaders here tonight. That's awesome. But your life group leader can be one of the people who does some regular check-ins in your life and talk about your screen, your devices, the games that you're playing, the person who sent you an image or a text that may be inappropriate. Be a great person in your life for accountability and balance. We have a lot more to go, but let me give you this week's one last thought. One last thought, then we'll say a prayer and we'll go into our discussion groups. There's fun opportunities for you to discuss your screen time and what's happening in your world with the leader here tonight as well. Here's the one last thought of the week. No screen should control you, but instead be controlled by God's Spirit. No screen should control you, but be controlled and be filled with God's Spirit as we navigate this world together. My first phone, 22 years old, on a black and white, terrible screen, and played the grainiest, smallest video games ever. But now there's a screen around me almost 24/7. I hope that you'll commit to be a part of this journey for the month of January as we continue, me, myself, and iPhone. You guys bow your heads and close your eyes just for a second, and we'll head into our discussion groups after a quick drawing as well. Jesus, we love you, and we're thankful for your Spirit inside of us that guides us, that directs us, that helps us know when we're looking at something wrong or we're doing something wrong. We have that opportunity to respond with what is right. God, my prayer for the preteens and teens in this room right now is that they would be very wise with the habits that they're creating now that will shape their whole future online and on their phone. Help them to use discernment and wisdom as we're in this journey to follow you, Jesus, even when it comes to our screens. We love you. We ask all those things in your name. Amen.
Amen. Great message.
Thanks, dude.
I was going to give away my iPhone, just like
You're
give it
feeling
away.
so convicted.
But they don't need any more screens, so I guess
that's good. Good
I'll
answer.
put it back in my pocket.
What phone do you have, Ryan? Do you have a better phone than the youth pastor?
I do not.
Good. If you said 13, we'd have to fight for
I
it right
have
now.
an 11.
Okay.
I know.
Tap it.
I don't know what that was. I'm waiting for the 14.
Case. Ryan's living dangerously
Waiting
right
for the
now.
14.
Okay.
Question.
I like it.
We don't get a lot of questions
Let's
at
do
church.
questions. I
What's
like
your
it.
question?
What's your question, sir?
Can you have the sparkling cider? Josh, you're the youth pastor.
I'm going to decide. I'm going to watch your discussion group, and if you're good and you contribute, which would be a first. Oh! All right, deal. Is that a deal? He has the Thanos arm. We have another question right here. Yes, sir. It's a good question. Should I have gotten a phone when I was 18? They didn't exist. Phones were super expensive.
Well, yeah, they didn't exist in the 40s.
Oh, how dare you.
Okay, boomer.
Oh.
Anyways, we're going to give away some prizes and then go to group.
Any other questions that we have? This is kind of fun. Anybody else? Yes. No, we already. Yes, sir. What kind of glasses are on the llama? You know what's funny? I had an Instagram ad for those glasses today. They're pit vipers. Okay, you keep talking. I'm gonna search it.
We need to give out those for a prize. Anyways, we're gonna give away a couple prizes right now. I have been looking at this iced tea all afternoon. We're gonna give it away. We're gonna put the names on the screen. You don't just get it. You only get it if you checked in. Did you check in? You did. Did you check in? Did you check in your wrist? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's find out. Let's put the names on the screen.
Quick update. They are called pit vipers. You are correct.
That is
wow. Look at that. I wanna see.
All right, we're spinning the names.
Right,
we're giving out the brisk iced tea. Josh, you know what to do.
I do know what to do. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Lolly, where are you? Lolly wins. This is awesome. Lolly, come on up here.
You know, there are 6 servings per container, 70 calories per serving.
Give me the vitamin content. Vitamin C?
No.
Vitamin A?
No.
Thiacin?
No.
Riboflavin?
No.
Vitamin B12?
There's water, corn syrup, and citric acid.
What a delicious combination. Lolly, congratulations. You win brisk iced tea.
You can give it to anybody you want.
Or drink
you can drink it. Just don't drink it all at once. That'd be a lot.
Please,
and
a lot of
for
sugar.
our online viewers, are we doing an online
Let's
prize?
do one.
We're gonna let you know in the chat. I think we're taking you. We're giving you a virtual Starbucks experience.
An e-gift card to Starbucks to someone who's watching online as well. Thank you for watching online. It's time for us to go to our discussion groups.
Discussion groups. 8th grade boys over there. 7th graders over there, and 6th grade over there. You know where to go. If you don't know where to go, ask a friend.
We will see you in 7. Bye, everybody.
I love you, New York.